So, I'm continuing my minimalism series. Minimalism, that's so hard to say, because it's a Saturday and this weekend I really want to do a big clear out. Today I want to do my bathroom. I want to give some tips and tricks on ways to store things in your bathroom, and also, more than anything, how to just get rid of stuff that you don't need. That's kind of the general gist of all of these videos. A lot of the advice is the same because it's all about throwing things out that you don't use anymore and realising that you don't need them and they don't need to just sit there. I find that particularly with toiletries, I have a tendency to just keep them because they've been given to me as a present, or I think I'll use them one day because I like them, but it annoys me them being there, and like my bathroom looks kind of cluttered because I don't have a lot of storage in my bathroom. There's only a small medicine cabinet, so it looks cluttered having all my toiletries out on display, and I want to just get rid of loads of them because they have genuinely sat there. In my bathroom there is also a cupboard which has my washing machine and my tumble dryer, so I will show you clearing out that as well because I've got my towels and my bed linen in there, and I think that I keep too many towels and I keep too much bed linen, so there's going to be a big clear out and it's going to be very, 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 very enjoyable. Let's get straight into clearing out the bathroom. So this is my bathroom, and as you can see there's a lot of toiletries on display out on the sink, and also here, this is the thing that bothers me the most, the amount of toiletries just chilling here, and I don't really use any of them. And then this is my medicine cabinet, again with lots of toiletries on the top, and then lots of toiletries in here, and it's just a mess. So I want to clear it all out. Hello. And then in here is a mess. Let's turn the light on. So in here we have a mess. We have my bed linen, my towels, that's some dirty laundry, and then back there is Alex's like car cleaning stuff, and then a whole bag of fancy dress. So I think that I'm gonna have to clean all this out as well. When you're cleaning a room out, or a cupboard out, or a wardrobe out, or a bathroom, or anything, you've got to take everything out of the cupboards and you've got to put it all on the floor or all on the bed or something, so I can sort through them and decide what I'm going to keep and what I'm going to get rid of or what I'm going to give away. Pretty much only keep the things that you use. If you have toiletries that you've just had for years, or you have toiletries that you think one day I'll use that, just give it away because somebody else will use it, or just throw it away. Obviously it's better to donate, but like don't keep something just for the sake of keeping it, because I have so much stuff here that I just keep just because I think, oh, one day I'll use it. Like for example, I have a lot of bath stuff, but I really hate baths, so I'm never going to use them. I'm going to get everything out and show you when it's all on the floor. So here is the crazy amount of toiletries that I have found in the cupboards. And again, I said this in my makeup video, a lot of these products, I don't know if you follow my other videos, but I am vegan, and a lot of these products aren't vegan. Number one, because a lot of them are literally that old that I've had them for like over 2.5 years. And also people gift you things at Christmas time and they aren't vegan or cruelty free. And also Alex only went vegan this year, so just a disclaimer for anyone who might notice that in the comments, and I don't recommend any of these products unless they are vegan and cruelty free, of course. Let's get sorting through, and I'll talk you through some of the hard decisions I make. The thing that I've noticed across doing all these videos is that when you take things out of their cupboards or the wardrobe or your drawers, you realise how much stuff you have. And seeing all of this, like that's all just from that little thing there and from the medicine cabinet up there. And it's so much, like that's a crazy amount of toiletries. I'm gonna separate it into things that I don't want for sure and things I do want, and like a maybe pile. And a lot of the maybe pile will probably be Alex's things because I don't know what he wants to keep and what he doesn't want to keep. Okay, so first thing I'm noticing is I've got 3 bottles of the same thing. These are Alex's. This is Alex's fault because he does this. So I actually use these, as does Alex, so I'm going to empty them all into this one with a pump because there's only a small amount in each of them. So yeah, that's another thing. If you find you've got like open things of many, just put them all in the same container because then you're not wasting space. Because they are both nearly empty and this is quite a thick consistency, I'm going to get some scissors and I'm going to cut it in half, and then I'm going to use a spatula to get all the remains out of there and put it in here, and that should be a good way of not wasting any product. So if you have any like multiple bottles of the same thing, try this out. Or if you're like running out of something and you want to get the rest of it out, cut it open and put it in like a smaller pot if you have one. I also do that. I keep pots, like I've got this Lush pot which did have this Angels on Bare Skin, and because it's such a handy pot I kept it once it was finished, and I put coconut oil in there to use every day to take my eye makeup off, because the coconut oil that I have is a huge, I would get it but it's over there, it's a very large container, and I didn't want to have that like on the side. I was always having to sort of put my hand right in, so it's much easier to use a small one. So don't go out and buy new ones if you don't have to. See how much is in there? Like I can scoop all that out and put it in the new container. Oh, it looks like food. When it's on a spatula it feels like it's food. It's quite tricky to get it inside. Looks like buttercream. So you have it. Now this is pretty much totally full, and I feel like, oh, I've got it all over my face. When you're doing this, I said this in the makeup video too, because things tend to get dusty. A lot of these things here are quite dusty because they've just been sitting there. Is to wipe everything down. So get a cloth and some antibacterial spray or just some soap and whatever, and just clean it all, because it gets grubby. These things get grubby, so just clean everything so everything feels nice and fresh and lovely. So this is a perfect example of something that I was given years ago that I just kept in my cupboard because I was like, well, I'll use it one day. It's body lotion. I've never used it, so I'm gonna get rid of this because I have plenty of body lotions. Body lotions are the thing that I feel like you end up collecting, because everyone buys body lotions for you for birthdays and Christmas in like those gift sets. This is one of them, so definitely getting rid of that. My next top tip is to get anything that you really do enjoy and you do want to use and you don't want to just throw away because it's wasteful. So I'm going to put them in a little box at the end of my bath, and I'm going to make them there on display, so I will use them. So these face masks are a good example. I know that lots of people have these sorts of things. Another tip for if you travel is to keep any small sample sized bottles you have for traveling, because you know when you have your carry-on you can't take more than 100 ml, so often I travel and I don't take a suitcase because it's cheaper and you don't have to take as much stuff. So I just keep these little things. Keep empty or old bottles like this, and then you can reuse them rather than having to go buy them, because I feel like everyone has these, or you know, you've got them lying around the house. Or if you do go traveling and you buy the small containers, keep them, so the next time you go traveling you can just put your regular shampoo, your regular conditioner, your regular shower gel, your regular moisturizer, whatever it is, you can put it in these things, and you know how, you know, it's just a small size that you'll need for the weekend away. So yeah, that is a great tip. So this is how it's looking now. So this is now all the toiletries that Alex and I have, apart from the stuff that's in our shower and the stuff that's on my makeup dressing table. But I think that's so much better to, it feels freeing to not have as many like toiletries and things. I managed to get Alex to get rid of a few, and I think that's a really good amount of stuff. I'm gonna try and fit them all in the medicine cabinet. Some of them are gonna have to go on top, and I'm gonna put some of them where my makeup is. It's gonna look a lot better. So this is the finished result. So this is my shelf, and then this is Alex's shelf. So in here we've got just a couple body butters, razors, some dry shampoo. I have another one in my room, but someone bought me a second one as a present, so that's just like storage. And then here is my little bottle container thingies, and then toothbrush, spare toothbrush, dental floss, and the other toothbrush. And Alex's, he's got his cologne, his hair wax, his contact lenses, and his aftershave balms. And then on the top are the things that didn't fit in. So there's that cocoa butter that I emptied everything into. There's a tanner. There is sun lotion, mouthwash, and post-shave balm and body sprays. So hopefully over time Alex will use up his toiletries, so we only have one of each. But as I said, you don't need to get rid of everything, just stuff you don't use. The next thing I'm going to be doing, because it's a bathroom and because it's that time of the week that I've got to clean the bathroom, I'm going to clean everything and put everything away, and then I will get on to doing the washer and dryer area. So this is the progress we have so far. Lol, all our toilet rolls, I might move those. That's what we do every time we get our toilet rolls, we just stack them up like that because it's funny. Bath is nice and sparkling and clean. And then this is our sink, which is a lot better. And now we're moving on to this cupboard. So yeah, I'm gonna take everything out and go through it. I think that it's just gonna be a matter of getting rid of some towels and getting rid of some linen and seeing what we have. So I'm taking these and getting rid of them. So this is 2 lots of bed linen, so 2 duvets and like 2 pillow sets and all of that. Because I don't like them, they've gone bobbly and we don't need more than 3. So we've got 3 lots now, 2 there, including the one on our bed. So that's plenty. There was an absolute gigantic bag of fancy dress clothes, but it turns out that the majority of them weren't mine. It was my friend's because we used to live together. So the bag was hers and we all put all our fancy dress, like random costume, you know, you collect that sort of stuff. So that everyone just chucked all of their things in the main bag and we had somehow managed to keep it. I don't know how that happened. I've managed to clear through it all and I've got the bag of my sister's things and a bag of my friend's things. I've thrown out most of the stuff because it's kind of like that sort of shitty plastic junk, like costumes that you buy when you're younger. So I'm gonna put everything back in here and clear all this mess up because this is all like the stuff I need to sort out. And I will show you what the bathroom looks like when it's all done. Okay, so here is the finished result. It is looking so much better. I'm so happy with it. Yeah, as you can see here, I've put my face masks that I want to use just in a little wooden bowl that I had at the end of the bath just to remind myself to use them. I added a plant in here because we don't have a window in here and I just felt like it just didn't look very nice in here, and we have plants all over the house and I love having plants, so I just picked that from my bedroom and I'm going to sort of the plants around a little bit because I just think it's quite nice. It just makes it feel a bit more open because I do hate that there's no window. And then over here I got rid of all the toilet rolls because it was just kind of a bit silly, so it looks neater. And then our sink only has things that we use on it. So I used to put so much stuff on the sink and it's so much nicer to just have only the things that you use daily. So toothpaste, toothbrush, mouthwash, hand wash, and then our toothbrushes are here. And then I showed you this already, but I'll just show you once again how much better it looks in here. In here is just so perfectly clean and wonderful. I love it. I went through all of my linen and now we only have 3 duvets and 3 sheets and the matching pillowcases. And same again with the towels. We had loads of towels. We had some beach towels which Alex brought with him, and I don't see the point in having beach towels unless you go to the beach all the time, so we'll keep one. But we had like 4 beach towels and it was just totally unnecessary. We've now got 2 towels each, so a grey towel and a white towel, and then the towels that we're currently using. So that there's only 2 towels each and then 2 head towels or hand towels, so it just makes it a lot easier. And then over here is our laundry detergent. Oh, for any minimalists, this detergent is the best because you don't use as much of it. So it's Method laundry liquid, and then we've just used an old Original Source hand pump to put it in there, and you basically fill it up. It's like concentrated, so you do like, I think it's like 7 or odd pumps Alex figured out, or 8 to 10 pumps or something of it, and it just lasts so much longer. So I don't even know. Yeah, see, again, 85, 6 times, ultra concentrated. So yeah, you're just saving waste from not having to buy new washing liquid all the time. It just looks so much better and so much more organised, and it'd be a lot easier to keep clean and lovely. So yeah, that's everything. I think the key is just to not keep stuff you don't need. I guess that's kind of an ongoing theme with these videos. I do feel like I'm repeating myself, but I think it's just because you have to apply the same theory across all places. The more I get rid of stuff, the more things being around me stresses me out, and that sounds really strange, but the more stuff I have everywhere, the more I'm like, oh, I just want this to not be here because it's unnecessary. And now I'm aware of that. I'm aware that it's not necessary. It annoys me, it being there. So you might find this, if you start clearing your stuff out, you want to clear out more and more and more. I hope you enjoyed this video, and next up will be the kitchen. Yeah, I'll see you in my next video, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you later. Bye.